Hello Linkers, it's Dark Links 108. Welcome back to the Golf Club 2019 Summer Swansong series that I'm doing. There. In this episode, I'm going to be going to Pebble Beach Golf Links. Yeah. And I'm going to do handicap scoring, of course. Because there's a lot of people who play this. This time is going to be a dawn. Wind direction east, wind speed high. I don't know why it says continue. I don't think I've continued this yet. Yeah. So we're doing the black tees. And I'm going to do pin 2. The reason why is because my ghosts, my previous playthroughs, I've done one of every other pin. One of every pin, yeah. Here's pin 1, 3, and 4. And they all are very, these are all wildly different. Scores as well. So that's going to make things very interesting. Not friends. I mean, I guess it works, but yeah. So yeah, this is a full party again. Here we go. Let's see how this is going to be. At Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach Golf Links in California.
Hello there. My name is John, and I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the golf club. Thank you very much for being here with us. We appreciate it ever so much. Let's get down to that first tee right now, though, and see what you can do.
Yeah. So this is the first hole. This is a dog leg to the right. Hoping the wind carries this. I'm not sure entirely where this is going. Okay, that's basically where I wanted it.
Nice. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
Yeah, I haven't played this course, I think, literally since 2020, so I have no idea. Most of the golf courses I've done in these previous episodes, I've done already earlier this year.
All right, let's see how he does.
I say most of them. Not all of them, though. A lot of them I did last year, in 2024, when I played this before. And I was like wondering how long it would take until the end stuff. Yeah, end and stuff. Until the server shut down. Yeah. I mean, this is a really nice looking golf course, I can tell you that much. Not a good start there. Having to do a punch to get out of there. Look at that. A punch that ended up going out and not staying on the fairway.
I'd say it's about 120 yards or so to the pin from here.
Okay, I need to aim like there. Because the slope plus the wind will make it go that way. Nice. This is a decent pin location, I guess.
Good stuff.
Now we're doing the weird golf ball things again. Basically the same shot, but with a different pin location.
Let's see what he does here. 105 yards out.
So far the 3 pins in this section are all like right next to each other. Like, what the heck? Not sure why I didn't change my club. Because that did not help at all. I just went back into the rough. Yeah, that looks like a Sunday pin because that's not in a good spot. Yeah, boy. Well, if we're gonna have this issue again, no, this video is gonna take a while. There.
Okay, we're putting from around 15 feet
We
out.
got fast greens, but not the fastest greens. I need to aim, I think, this way.
Oh, man.
That's pretty decent for my first putt here in 5
And he's
years.
got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. And he's setting up for a birdie here.
Here we go.
Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens.
I don't think I hit it. Look at that.
All right, short little putt for you here.
I can see that.
Well done.
Hmm. So let's see what the handicap's going to give me here.
Even par after the first hole.
Okay, so 4 on the front 9 and 5 on the back 9. Here's the distances. And we have a 500 plus yard par 4 again. Great. And an incredibly short par 3. And then another 500 yard par 4. And yeah, okay. Well, one of my ghosts is starting. This one's starting first. Okay.
Okay, let's give this ball a smash.
Okay. So we need to aim here. There we go.
That's looking nice off the tee.
Hep-a-dep-a-dep. Yeah, that's pretty, it's fairly decent, I would imagine. There we go.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
Very small tee box, by the way. Hmm.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
Let's see what this guy does indeed. My ghost with really, really high wind against me. Look at this. Whoa, boy. That was a drive. The driver that went 237 yards and went into a sand trap.
Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all.
I have to play it safe.
Right around 230 yards to go here.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying this because I've seen. Yeah, I'm not saying this because I played the course before, obviously, 5 years ago. But 5 years ago, I remember playing this course, and you remembering this, and I think it's because it was in the old Tiger Woods PGA Tour games in the 2000s. So yeah,
Ooh, this one's heading for it.
heading for it. But it's going way too fast. Ugh.
Well, maybe that was a wishful thinking kind of prediction. We ended up in the rough.
Yeah, we're going a little bit too fast. See, I think I did a 4-wood here, or 3-wood. And it was actually pretty decent. But there we go.
Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does.
That's a close pin. And then somehow didn't aim it right. There we go. Like, I don't know what was going on there, but yeah. Okay.
Well, let's see how he gets out of this one.
You don't want to go too fast. Yeah. And that's kind of what I expected.
$13 for his putt here.
Yeah, that's not me yet. Got this multiples of me. I did not hit it. Look at that. Oh, no, I did hit it, but it just went downhill. Ugh. Okay.
10-footer here. This is makeable.
Oh, this is very straight.
Ooh, we're going right at the hole here. Great
There we
putt,
go.
and that is for par.
And a 7-foot putt for him.
Got a par, which is nice. Ba-da-ba-da.
And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie.
Yeah, so one of my ghosts is doing better so far.
And here he goes, putting for the double bogey.
The double bogey.
And that one's going to put you up to even par.
First hole with a handicap. Okay, here we go. 408-yard par 4, apparently. Ooh, okay, definitely a dog leg to the left, going that way. Said I did it too much and went to the rough.
Okay, let's send this little ball on its way.
Yeah. Now I don't need to do too much because the wind's helping that way. But here we go. That is what I wanted to do with that one. Before, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, there we go. 318.
Nice. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has.
Okay. I'll check something real quickly while this is going on. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
Here I didn't adjust enough and I'm going straight to the sand trap. Yeah.
And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one.
Yeah, there we go. That's about right. 8-iron pitch. Yeah, after episode 15, I will change my golf bag again. I might actually change what my golf clubs look like as well, and my player model design too. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening from episode 16 onwards. This is a really close pin. Honestly, I think the sandwich pitch will be sandwich is fine here. Yeah. Yeah. That's basically what I wanted. I guess that version of me also did what he wanted to do too. And look at the glitching, the glitching shadows. Yeah, shadows. Yeah.
And he's got 13 feet to the cup.
I was trying to combine shadows and shaders, which made me say shadows weird. So yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's about right.
Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer.
Alright,
Great putt in there for the bird.
there we go. Birdie, but I gained got an extra stroke, meaning it's still par.
And he's setting up for a bogey putt here.
Oh, the camera's looking at me. Yeah. Okay.
Got a nice even par on your scorecard after that one and after the handicap adjustments.
Yeah, there we go.
Par 4 here.
Hey, I'm
Let's have
sorry.
a nice clean drive.
This is a par 4 that could be drivable in good conditions, and this is not good conditions. So here we go.
This one looks pretty safe.
Yeah, this is right next to the ocean. So don't cut right, because of the literal beach that people can go onto down there. So,
And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
hey, there's my pole right there. Wow, okay. Yeah.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Somehow aimed toward the only sand trap in the fairway. I don't know how I managed to do that, but there we go.
And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him.
And that's me hitting the other sand trap on the other end. Okay.
And let's see how he gets out of this one.
Very short. Yep.
Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down.
I'm going to use a pitch shot here. Well, that's a really good approach, actually. Look at that. Look at that view too. That view is nice. That's a really nice view. I gotta do a lot of this and move that way. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. I was comparing the fictional golf courses on 2K25 compared to this game.
Little 6-footer here, nothing too scary.
And, yeah, look at this view. This is incredible. And a lot of the courses from this game aren't in 2K25. And, of course, some courses from the original golf club aren't in this game. So I'm almost tempted to play those courses on the original golf club. But I don't know. Also, I need to do, like, in here, I think. There we go.
Yes.
Yay!
This next putt will be for his birdie.
So yeah, I will go through all the official courses for this game.
And he's got around 4 feet to go here.
When we approach like September and October, that's what I'll strictly focus on. How did I miss that? Like what am I looking at? How does
He's
that
putting
happen?
this next one for birdie. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Okay, after that one, you've gone up to even par.
The 3 of us are even. One of us is at +6.
Okay, 5th
So, yeah.
hole coming up.
Here's the 5th hole, and I got Ugh. Well, I gotta go with a 4-iron aiming this way. Hopefully, this will be good enough.
Someone's gonna need to bite.
Oh boy. And Okay.
Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this
Yeah.
one. Let's see how this tee shot
That's another
goes.
case of maybe not having a club. I didn't have a 5-iron. Okay, so evidently I'm gonna need 5 irons. On my next golf bag, I need a 5-iron. And I probably get a. I don't have a 3-iron. I think. I use a 3-iron, and maybe the largest
All
hybrid
right,
that's
let's see
possible.
what he does on this one.
This is a hybrid I'm using. What is this? This is aiming nowhere near where I needed to go. Alrighty then.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
Okay, that's pretty decent. Oh. Wow. So I can see that I could probably put this actually, but I'm gonna do a chip. Could have gone a bit further, but that's fine.
This putt is insanely long.
Look at that, yeah.
It's stressful just watching him set this up, really.
That almost made it. I just didn't hit it hard enough.
Oh, he's got a long putt to deal with here. Let's see what happens.
Basically the same situation, but at the other end. Look at that. That did not help. Alright. Okay.
Okay, here we go. This one to save par.
I'm gonna aim like here, I think. That was too much speed. A bit too much speed. So that's my first bogey.
He's got about 8 feet to the cup.
Alrighty then.
All right, drop this one for the bogey.
There we go.
Way to drop that putt.
And here he goes, putting for par.
Well, now I'm +1, which is the second worst performance here. Not ideal!
All right, 1 over for the round.
So I gotta have to wait for all my ghosts now. Pebble Beach, here we go. It's the 6th. A short par 5. That's why I'm gaining a stroke here, because I could easily probably get there in 2. But yeah.
All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
Not using a driver here. Using a hybrid here. I'm not sure why I'm using the hybrid here, but there we go. Oh yeah, that's probably why, because oh boy.
Coming off a bit of a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better here.
The driver might actually be too much here still because of the winds. I'm gonna use a 2-wood. Actually, yeah. Let me test this. Will the driver be too much? Let's find out. Okay, it won't. It would not be. I don't know. Okay. It definitely would not be. Okay. Now
Wow, powerful stuff, my friend.
Yeah. And it's gonna go far. Look at that. Really good shot here. 333 yards.
And let's see how he does on this hole.
That was not full strength. I don't know what I was doing here. Okay.
And let's see what he does here. He's got around 245 yards to go.
It's like a hybrid a second time. And then I went to rough. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing there. 2 iron, but went down to a different iron. Okay.
All right, he's got about 210 left to the pin.
Well, that's not where that's supposed to be going, but there we go. That's 2 consecutive rounds where I hit the fringe.
This is
and
quite
then,
the elevated green, so keep that one in mind.
Yeah, 4 iron. And that's an interesting pin location. I'll use the hybrid and see what happens here. Okay, well, I should have kept with the iron then. No, I'm not. Actually, yeah, I'll do a tiny chip. This is a tiny chip, and it went 8 yards.
What's gonna happen? This next putt's for his eagle.
Nice.
11 feet to the cup for him. And here he goes, putting for eagle. Let's see what happens.
I missed. Ha 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 ha. I'm laughing at myself from 5 years ago.
Here we go. This putt for birdie.
Aim that way, I think.
Ooh, this one's got a chance.
There we go.
Great putt, and there's your birdie.
He's got about a 3-footer here.
Okay.
And this next putt for him is for birdie.
There we go.
Sitting at 1 over for the round.
Now got the 7th. A very, very short par 3. Like, what is this? What is with that right? That's not supposed to happen. I don't know why it looks like that. Just barely made the green.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
I aimed it all the way over there, and it was too short. Okay. Well, very obviously, a gap wedge is not gonna be. It's gonna be way too much. I'm almost tempted to use a lob wedge here, because I'm thinking the sand wedge is gonna be too much. Because of that. Yeah, I'm gonna use a lob wedge here, and see what happens. Okay, pretty decent.
On the green. A lot of work to do now.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
Okay. Heavy rough. Really, I can tell. Nearly chipped it in. This is a rather small green, actually. Yeah.
He's setting up here with a pretty long putt to deal with. What are you thinking?
Wow.
All right, 14 feet to the hole.
Okay, so it's kind of like that. So I'm gonna go about here, I think. Ooh,
Yes.
almost didn't go in.
And for him, this will be for the birdie.
Okay. Ha!
And he's got a 10-foot
Yeah.
putt here.
First time making birdie at this hole. All the other ones have gotten par worse.
This next putt is a par putt for him.
Hmm. Here we go.
And that'll keep you at 1 over for the round.
That means I start this hole.
Nice bird on that last hole. Let's see another one.
Now the wind's against me, so I need to. Honestly, the driver could probably work here because the wind's against me. But I'm not going to waste another shot doing that, so I'm gonna go safe and do a two wood, not 2 iron. That would not be good.
I'm liking that tee shot.
Yeah, 2 wood will be safe. Yeah, there we go. Now to go over the ocean.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
And this one I'm using a driver. And this is basically why I didn't use that. Yeah. Went a little too far. Well, that, yeah, well, if the wind's that strong, yeah, I would use a driver there. Yeah. Because the wind being that strong means the driver only takes me 230 yards. Wow.
And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, this one I'm using the 2 wood like I did. Yeah. Okay.
And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin.
Yeah. These shots are intimidating because they go over the ocean, and it's downhill, which means you can't use your normal clubs normally. And in this case, the wind's against you as well, which really doesn't help. Okay. So I got a 4 iron. Actually, that probably would be enough if I aim like this way. Mainly because I don't have a 6 iron, and that definitely would be needed here. Ah, there we go. That's pretty decent.
Nice.
Okay, about 185 yards
7
to the
hybrid.
pin now for him.
What was that? Why do I have a 7 hybrid? Good luck, me. Oh, yeah. From rough to more rough, evidently. That's a really good trip. Look at that view. Just blue. Yeah, there we go.
And 21 feet out for him.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie.
Alright, so I need to aim probably here. Ah, whoa, wow.
Ugh.
Okay, it did not work out well.
He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here.
I didn't expect it to not break. I was expecting it to break, and it didn't.
All right, nice little 2-foot putt.
There we go.
Decent little putt there.
Okay.
All right, your adjusted score is 1 over par after that one.
I can see that.
Coming off a par on the
Yeah,
last one. Let's see what happens here.
Another 500-yard par 4, and need to go this way. Here we go. There we go. That should be good.
So far, so good for this one.
$300 exactly. There we go.
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
There we go.
And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has.
Good boy. Did not make it that far, evidently. Ugh.
Let's see what he does here. He's got about 220 yards to go.
Here we go.
But that green's
Okay.
well below us right now. You might need to club down here.
Yeah, definitely, because the wind's helping. So, I don't have a... yeah. This is... they all have a 6 iron. That does not help.
Well, looks like this may be in the deep stuff.
No, bounce. It did backspin, went to the sand.
And from around 200 yards out, let's see what he does.
And here I didn't hit the club hard enough. And I also ended up in the sand trap. Okay. Wow. I'm getting aimed like this way. Ooh, that almost went in from the recovery shot. Look at that. Okay. That was pretty decent, I think.
Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot.
So many close calls.
Okay, he's got his 19-foot putt ahead of him. Let's see what happens.
That was a good putt. There I am. Well, not working well. And there goes the ball. Goodbye.
Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here.
the same thing, evidently.
He's got a 4-footer to deal with here.
Okay.
See if we can save par here. That would be nice.
There we go.
There's a nice putt for you.
And this one is for hopefully a double bogey. Hopefully.
Yeah, it was. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Well, you have a decent round going after 9. Not amazing, but not bad.
All right, here we go. The 10th. And I'm not starting first this time. Here we go. Now the map ends there, but there's supposed to be continuous ocean. Yeah, the fairway slopes down. It's not ideal.
Okay, nice fresh hole here. Let's pop this in the fairway.
Yeah, so I need to aim it like here. Just be safe.
This one's looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Good bounce, too. There we go.
All right, let's see how he does. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does.
Okay. And we made it onto the green. There it is. At Pebble Beach. 2 iron, but going down to 3 iron, I think. And that didn't quite work, did it?
And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin.
Okay. This is a hybrid that is a bit short, actually. But the bounce means it'll be pretty good approach, actually. There we go. So now I can finally play again. 6 iron is not... I'll do a 7 iron here. Ooh, should have adjusted more than that. Not a good... Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you're on the green with a fair amount of work to do still.
Well, he's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does.
There we go.
All right, this putt for the birdie.
Okay, so I'm going to aim it like here, I think. Oh,
Man.
That was so close.
He's got a 16-footer on his hands here.
I did not hit it. I don't know what I was doing there.
And a 5-foot putt for him. And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens.
And there we go.
Well done. And that'll keep you at 2 over for the round.
Well, I mean, the purple goes to start first here. 11th. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Not too bad, I don't think.
Coming off a par on the last
Here we
one.
go.
Let's see what happens here.
Well, the wind's even worse now. Also, 70 feet above. Okay.
There we go. That's looking good.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
Okay.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
And looks like we have about 135 yards or
one
so
second.
to go.
There we go. Okay. Damn. Alright, well, this is not gonna make it. Well, I have a 7 iron, that's way too much. A 9 iron, that probably is not enough still. So I gotta do something fancy then. I gotta do a 6 iron punch? I mean, it worked, but I went way too fast.
And he's setting up here around 135 yards out.
Another small green. Guy actually got on the green there.
And what will he do from here? 115 to the pin.
Okay. Well, this is definitely not gonna make it. Okay. I almost went in. Look at this shot. Hey, look at this camera angle, little boy.
Okay, he's got 9 feet to go.
And I hit it way too hard. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay.
Let's see if we can save par on this putt.
I think this is a good spot.
Oh, man. Man.
Okay, maybe not. I went even further with doing that.
All
Okay.
right, a little 6-foot putt here.
There we go.
And there's your bogey.
This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does.
I don't know how I messed that one up. Okay.
Okay, this next putt is for his bogey. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. And this next putt's for his par.
Alright. How did I mess that one up?
And this will be for his bogey.
Sitting at 3 over for the round here.
Only my purple ghost got a birdie there. What the heck? Hit a hybrid. Okay. On the 12th hole. Here we go.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
Okay, this time I'm gonna learn from my mistake and I'm using an iron. So here we go. Blech.
Sweet. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Yeah, I'm finding a situation where I need a lot of 5 irons. Here I'm doing what is this? I'm doing a punch. Punch straight into... a punch straight into the sand. Okay. And what is this camera angle? What is this? Okay. Sand! Yay! Okay, so I need to just do something like this, I guess.
He's got 12 feet to go here.
Nice.
This one for the save.
Alright, so I think aiming here is good.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's close.
Just a bit too much.
Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does.
Ha 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 ha! You're not gonna get it this time.
And a 9-foot putt for him.
Okay.
If he sinks this, he's got par.
All right, but a 3-footer here.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Nice putt.
Okay.
All right, 4 over is the adjusted score after that hole.
The person's thing in the way. For me trying to push continue. Okay. The 13th. Very interesting profile here.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, send this ball away.
Alright, so this is going to aim basically at those bunkers.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that's basically where I needed to aim. And I'm the furthest away of all my ghosts, which is good. It isn't good. Okay.
And we are right around 175 yards out.
Well, 6 iron is... I mean, that's fine, but the wind's not gonna help. I got a 4 iron. That's gonna be way too much, probably. So I gotta do some fancy clever again. So time to do a 5 hybrid punch. Here we go.
I don't know if this has enough.
And he sets
Well,
up
the good
around
thing is,
165 yards out.
the good thing is that's safe. So it's safe. It's not in the rough. So, because I know a 2 iron punch would be way too far. And here I am doing another punch, doing basically the same thing I just did. Except this one was a bit further and actually got on the green, but nowhere near where I needed to be. So I wasn't the only other person myself who did that.
Setting up now about 130 yards out.
And this was just way short for some reason. What was that? That is nowhere near anything. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think there's a 7-9 chip or something like that. Yeah. Okay. 9 iron chip, oh boy. Oh, I hit the pin! Look at that. That's not staying on the green. Actually it did, wow.
11 feet to the cup for him.
Wow. Hmm. Did the same thing. And okay, that's fine.
6-foot putt for him.
Hmm. Alright, here I go. This is gonna be very easy. Just aim like this. There we go.
Great putt in there for par.
And if he sinks this, that's going to be bogey.
Bogey.
And that'll keep you at 4 over for this round.
Okay. Here we go. There's another one of those holes we could cut, and I didn't do any adjustments here, and actually was safe. Somewhat. Yeah.
All right, let's pop this in the fairway.
Now, the wind is not going to help me here, so I don't need to do anything here.
His tee shot's looking decent.
Not the best strike, but he did get somewhere. Okay.
All right, let's see what he does on this one.
There we go.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, the 2 wood. Yeah. Yeah, 2 wood. Not gonna make it anywhere else, so let's just continue then. Da 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 da. Yeah, that's about right.
Very nice.
Hmm. 3 wood. Here's a 2 wood. Okay. And then finally a 3 wood. Alrighty then. Now this is not enough at all. Let's try a 9 iron pitch here. Yeah. Oh, that was definitely. Oh, jeez, that was definitely not enough. I should have gone to the 7 iron pitch actually. Yeah, boy. Okay. This is not helpful. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. The green to red to green. What? Okay. That is nowhere near where I need to go.
He's got a long putt to deal with here. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
Nice. Abba-dabba-da.
And he's setting up for the birdie putt here.
Yeah. Ah.
10-footer here. I think this can go.
Yeah, I can't really do much here, so here we go.
This could drop. Well, a solid bogey. That was a good putt.
And he's putting this one
Yeah,
for
solid
birdie.
bogey. Yeah. Okay then.
And here he goes, 5 feet to the cup.
Alrighty then.
Sitting at 6 over for the round.
Here's the 15th. Oh boy, here we go. There's the 14th green that we just did. Right down there. And that went straight to a sand trap. So don't do what I did there.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
This This is ending up going to the exact same spot, except I'm going to the rough instead of the sand trap. Okay.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
This one's safe.
Here we go. Let's pop this in the fairway.
Yeah, the wind's not going to help, so I'm going to need aim over here.
That was a tee shot. Just spanked it.
There we go, that's pretty good. Okay.
He has 115 yards to the pin. Let's see what happens.
Wow. Impressive. Basically gotta do the same thing, haven't we? Well,
And this one appears to be heading for the rough.
that went way too much. What was that? That went
What will
like
go down
20
here? He's in the sand.
yards left. And I aimed so far right. What was that? Yeah, that's basically what happened here, except this was, yeah. Why am I over there? Well, sand wedge trip is not going to be enough speed. I'm going to do the gap wedge here. Yeah, there we go.
He's got a long putt to contend with here. What will happen?
It didn't. Well, what happened is I didn't hit it. Look at that.
And he's got 13 feet from the cup.
Ah,
All right, he's putting this one for birdie.
oh, I got that one.
Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
Ouch.
Okay.
Ouch.
I should have not moved that extra inch.
Here's his 6-foot putt. All right, this next putt's for his par. All right, for the bogey.
All right, let's see what the scorecard says. All right, 8 over is the adjusted score after that hole.
Yeah, not helpful. The 16th, here we go. That's almost a blind shot next. Ugh, don't do that.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
This is an interesting angle. Look at this.
And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him.
Don't think I hit that one quite right.
Okay, let's give her.
Yeah, 2 wood. Because this might honestly be too fast. So I will do the 2 wood in this case.
It's a nice looking tee shot.
Yeah. Because that's basically how much this is my 2 driver shots did. Oh, but I'm going basically to this. I didn't want to be here.
And he's got about, I'd say 145 to the pin.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I did not want. Pin is in a really awkward position and there's a tree in the way. Ah! Well, that would have been interesting. So not only do I need to do a draw shot, I also need to make sure it doesn't go that fast over there. Here we go. This is going to be a really weird oh, wow, okay.
Hope this one bites.
Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. That's probably my fanciest club work I've done in a long time. No, I'm just gonna put this. Eh.
And from here, he's looking at 23 feet to the cup.
Wow.
I guess he could make this one. It's quite a long one, but I guess we'll see.
Ha 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 ha. There we go. Again. Mmm.
And this is his attempt at birdie.
I didn't hit it at all. What is that shot?
Seven-foot putt for him.
Let's see if we can save par on this putt here.
Ooh, bad luck there.
Okay, yeah, again.
He's got a 3-footer here. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. And setting up here for the bogey.
And a decent little putt to end this one. Sitting at 9 over for this round now.
Apparently, this is a 219-yard par 4. That makes absolutely no sense. Okay.
And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
Way too fast. Oh boy. That one, okay, so light, yeah. For, okay.
Okay, let's pop this into the fairway.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna use a 4-wood here. Time for a 5 hybrid. Even that was a bit too much. Because I'm all the way over here now.
Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle.
A 17. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a par 3, but it was accidentally given an extra stroke for
He's
some
hitting
reason.
out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down.
So yeah. That wasn't supposed to be like that.
And we're putting from about 28 feet out.
So don't hit it too hard, but I need to go this way because I'm not going to hit it that hard. Wow. Wow. Should have hit it a bit
Long
harder than
putt
that.
for this guy. Let's see what happens.
Nice.
And a 15-footer for him.
Wow. Okay.
And here we go for the birdie.
Damn it.
Ooh, close.
Really?
He's got a 10-foot putt here.
Hmm. So you got that one.
Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par.
There we go.
Solid stroke on that one.
Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here.
I'm at plus 10 now.
And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie.
Okay, we're sitting at 10 over after that hole. That's the adjusted score.
And the final hole, par 5. Look at this. Ocean to the left. So don't cut, basically. Never cut. And there's also a random tree. Yeah.
And let's see how he does on this hole. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
There we go. We're just barely making it.
Let's have a nice drive out on this one.
Oh wow, that wind is not helping. I'm gonna have to aim at the tree. Aim at tree. There we go.
Sweet.
Okay, he's setting up around 250 yards to the pin.
Okay.
Okay, this one's looking to be around 240 yards out.
I can see that.
This is looking good.
And there we go. We made it on the green under regulation again.
Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed.
Oh, that is a good eagle putt. Look at that. Really easy for him.
32 feet to the hole here.
Aim over here.
Yikes! Right by the hole.
Oh my gosh! Keep going. Stop.
And he's setting up here for an eagle putt.
Wow.
Okay, we're about 17 feet out here.
Damn it.
Oh, that's tough. He's got a 16-footer.
Ha ha.
This next putt is for his eagle.
Somehow I missed that. What? How did I miss that?
And he's setting up for a birdie here.
All right, nice little 2-foot putt. Well done.
And this next putt for him
And there
is
we
for
go.
birdie.
So that was Pebble Beach. I did like it. Of course.
And for him, this will be for the birdie.
So yeah.
Okay, 11 over par for you today. Well, thanks for the round. I had a good time out there today.
And almost a level 27. Yeah. Created by this person. Yeah. I hit all fairways in regulation. That's really good. 100%. But only hit half of the greens in regulation. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that concludes this episode. Next up will be TPC Summerlin. That'll be interesting. So thank you, Linksters, for watching me play some of the Golf Club 2019. I will see you links later.